Hi guys, welcome. Oh, I'm peeking. Haha. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful and fantastic day. You guys are cool. You guys are great, but you guys already knew that. You guys already knew that, and that's the craziest thing about this. Dare I say so myself. But, hi guys. Vandy is behind me. This is true. This is very true. But welcome to the first simulcast stream I have ever done. So, for those of you who do not know, I am also live on Twitch right now at the same time. So I'm echoing? How am I echoing?
Huh?
What? Oh, that's making static. Is the background music also doubled, or is it just me?
Try and talk now. Is that any better? I wonder if they can even hear us.
They don't hear any background music. We can hear you, but it's still echoey. It's better slightly. It sounds like you're in a fishbowl.
Here, let's... I have no idea what that could be. Fine. Yeah. Okay, how's that?
Did I fix it? Are we good? Did I fix it? Are we good? We got it? Everything's good? Everything's good? Great.
Look how good you sound!
Okay. Alright. It was the camera, chat. Although the camera was not showing that it was picking up audio in any way, shape, or form, it was the camera. And this is why you buy an actual mic, chat. This is why you do that. Could you imagine had I not...
Kenneth Connor is giving everyone 50% off their cards for the rest of the stream.
Okay, hold on. I gotta... Okay, 50% off for the rest of the stream. Okay, sick. Fantastic. That is so kind of you. Let me... Sorry, I gotta get all my things. I gotta get all my stuff back. The video recording device has audio? Apparently. Is this money going to the Lindz? Yo, T-dubs! Thank you for being a kitsune for 26 months! A hero. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. A legend that we do not deserve. Okay, let me give me your boyfriend. I mean my roomie back. Well, you're not gonna have him for a while because I'm actually donating him to someone else and they're going to a Falcons game.
I was like, where am I going? Like Goodwill?
Yeah, you're going to Goodwill. If you guys would like 50% off of your stream loot cards until the end of the stream. Also, Uni, thank you so much for your donation earlier. The audio was echoed, and I didn't want to blow your ears out and give you guys more disgusting audio. But Uni, thank you so much for your donation. I did see it. I just couldn't speak for fear of what would happen if I were to speak. So, just needed to let you know. Also, when I find you, it's over for you. I got the package. Yeah, Razor told us and showed us. Kenny the Shark, I'm about to break Lindz. I got a You just came back from AWA.
Congrats on the raise, buddy.
You just came back from AWA. Also, for everyone over on Twitch, this is the Streamloots link as well for you guys. That way you guys get 50% off your packs.
Why the combined chat's not working?
It is. It's working now. It just took a second to get it.
Oh, and it's cool they have like either a Twitch or a YouTube thing next to their name.
Uh-huh.
I cannot wait to set this up.
It's gonna be so great, and it's gonna take you forever to do.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Also, this is what mine is supposed to look like. It just didn't link it right. So that's what it'll look like next time, which is cool. 100 chess?
Let's go!
Kenneth Connor has purchased 100 chests.
That's a W. That's a W. What?
What?
What do you want?
100?
I don't know what you want from me.
100 chess? Buddy, old pal, that is far too much. You already gave chat. Okay, I need to make this clear. Kenny, our lad, Kenneth Connor, at AWA was like, hey, Vandy, I have a surprise for you. We need to meet up. And for some way, somehow, some reason, we just never were able to cross paths with Kenny. We were never in the same place at the same time, ever. And I don't know how that happened. But the last day of AWA, Kenny came up to Vandy and we finally met up and said, hey, I've been carrying this around the entire convention for the last 4 days. I want to give this to you because I've heard you say that you wanted this and it's sitting in collecting dust in my possession. And he pulls out the original Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness limited edition GameCube complete with 4 controllers. And a Whalmer. And a Whalmer plushie. This man carried an entire console in his bag for 4 days, a limited edition, highly sought after, very rare console for 4 days. No, not the game. A whole GameCube, complete with controllers. 4 of them, mind you. Yeah, the GameCube. Insane. That's just Kenny on a day, right? And now Kenny's like, hey, let me just give you 100 chess. I mean, it was smart. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a good call. That was a good call to play the 50% off card before that.
Big brain. Do you, if you want to mute for a second?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay.
I know what you're about to ask. The answer is yes.
I just never knew.
Yes.
W.
Which is why it's a gold card.
Now I'm not sure if we're on the same page.
Uni! So yeah, I don't know if you saw the message, but I almost fainted today. Don't worry, I stayed home because of it not feeling hot. On top of that, Legend with the 50! Uni, please feel better. You are a hero. You have done so much for so many people. Doing self-care is the most important thing that you could do right now. Legend with the $50 bomb. We didn't even say anything. Chat, in case you didn't know, I have news for you. Legend is a legend. Legend is a legend, and I think that's what all of you guys here need to understand. Also, hello to everybody coming into the stream. Evil Monkey being a member for 11 months. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. MHA Will, I hope you're having a great day as well. Thank you so much. Vandy needs to cover better. Did you sneeze?
I think I did this, and I think they can still hear mine.
Well, you did this, and so because of that, they saw your entire lips.
I don't care. It was just a question that I now need an answer.
Right. But Legend, you are a hero. We do not deserve you. Thank you so much. Also, to everyone over on Twitch, the new animated emotes will be coming very, very soon to you guys. We have a party Pikachu that's dancing with light sticks. It's like a rave party emote. That'll be up for you guys, I'm hoping, within 24 hours. Twitch is typically pretty fast about turnaround times. And I'm getting a backlog of additional animated emotes that I can do when they eventually double the animated emote count, which is what they're working towards doing. And it's already being rolled out to people. It's just a matter of... Why do you look confused?
I'm trying to see what happens when someone remembers up on the combined chat, because I haven't seen anything from that.
I mean, you just rely on the alerts.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the other thing with Streamlabs OBS is the fact that I don't have it set up here.
Right, like they can show up right there. Right.
Well, you get your entire stream, like, this is built in.
The labels, yes.
Yeah. Also, bribing a member for 45 months. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a reason I used the 50% off card first. Big brain. That's so smart. That is so smart. Also, for all of you people who got cards for the Subbie-thon, my goal is to mail out your cards hopefully by the end of this week, if not over the weekend. Dakai, if you are here, I need your address because you never sent it to me. And I think everyone else I was waiting on zip codes for has responded. So I should be getting those sent out to you. I will say, if you did win a card, you will be getting a little bit of like an extra little like supplies in there. And I didn't tell you what it's going to be, but a certain someone was like, they sent me a message and was like, hey, could I do this? And I'm like, that's just really smart. I should just do that for everyone. Yo, Cody, being a forest friend over on Twitch. Glad I know you a few years and watch you every day. Thank you so much, Cody. You're so kind. I appreciate your positivity always. Listen, if you ever need to be gassed up, Cody's your guy.
Wait, is that Cody?
No. No.
Kenneth Connor is gifting 10 packs to the community.
Ahaha, Kenny gifting 10 packs to the community. Wow. You okay?
I just wince. Every time I see Streamlabs, I wince.
I was gonna say, you like held your heart.
Yeah, because it's always fluffing styles or someone scaring the bejesus out of me.
Right. I hope international shipping isn't an issue. It shouldn't be.
It's annoying. I've sent cards to like Belgium before. So.
Yeah. Did you just do a stamp for that? Like, how did you do it?
I think I needed a few stamps for that, so you might have to. When you
I'll just
drop
bring it
off,
inside. Yeah.
For all that international stuff, I learned how to write a lot of different addresses from a lot of different places.
Right.
So that was fun. But yeah, you might have to buy like a few stamps or something like that, and then they have to like kind of work their magic, whatever the fluff that means.
Right. Also, Tay with the Totoro profile picture. So based. So based. Also, here is the link. I'll be posting it in both chats for the packs. So, if the link does not work for you by the time you click on it, that means that the link has been used all of the 10 times by the time you clicked on it. So, try to be fast. There it is for YouTube. There it is for the Twitchities. Bippity boppity boo. Me and the kids watched it a couple weeks ago. I saw. It was so wholesome. Vanny gets the nice side of me on Linds's streams. Ahaha.
Wait, who said that?
Kenny.
Yeah.
Things we love to see. Thank you so much.
Dog wants to make sure you appreciated Gumi today.
Thank you, thank you. Also, Maynard, it's what I'm here for. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with similar issues, except mine isn't official yet, I guess is the word I'll use while trying not to use triggering language. So, I'm kind of just waiting to see. I'm kind of like a sitting duck right now. It's one of those things where I'm just praying that I don't get the call that makes me have to go home. So, that's kind of been what's been happening behind the scenes with me, but fingers crossed. That's all I can do. I just bully Vandy regardless.
Who said that?
Legend.
True. Thanks for the gifts, though.
He's like, hey, yo. Yeah, true. Guys, Legend of a Fallen went to the retro game store at AWA and gifted us all Japanese
Light Glory
games.
says it's time to get some wops in the chat.
Like, Vandy got... What game did he get?
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker. And then Razor got Japanese Kirby. And I got Japanese Super Monkey Ball.
So cool.
For the GameCube. Mm-hmm. So... What it was?
Just put W.
Oh, I just heard. I go lurk. I appreciate you, Lunar. Yeah, today's probably not gonna be a crazy long stream. It's Vandy's last like full day here for the most part because he's like, oh, what if I leave tomorrow night after my stream? Bleh.
That's what everyone else is getting there. I don't know what the problem is.
So, I kind of wanted to make sure that like a stream worked for me to simulcast, just in that way if I know there's like any smaller changes, that way it's fixed for like big stream, because those will be absolutely returning and being like super duper consistent. But as I posted in the Discord, for any of you guys who aren't in the Discord, you guys should join. I will be simulcasting basically from here on out forever. So that means no matter what platform you prefer me on, whether you really like YouTube, whether you really, really like Twitch, you have the option of doing both. So anytime you see Foxyon post the link on YouTube for the Discord, just also know that I am also going to be live on Twitch at the same time. So as a super duper fun fact, I'm going to try to get some sleep and have a quick doctor visit. Yeah, I hope your hand's okay. Yeah, I know I've been gone since the hand updates and all of that happened, but RIP to your hand. Please be okay. Please be safe. Please be responsible. Please see doctors and do what they recommend. It's very important. Have you fed Snorlax today? I did. I did indeed. I also got a shiny Bulbasaur today in Pokemon Sleep, and he's not happy about it. He's not happy about it because he woke up before me. He's like, "Oh, did you get anything good in Pokemon Sleep? Did you do anything?" And I was like scrolling through, and I was like, "Well, I got a lot of Haunter candy, which was like really good because I'm trying to level up my Ghastly." And I was scrolling through, and I was like, "There's one Pokemon I haven't found yet. Where the heck is it?" And it was at the very top of Snorlax, which Pokemon like never spawn there for me. They're always on like the sides to the bottom, but never like at his forehead. And I scroll up to the top and I went, ooh, oh no. And he gave me that look the entire time. And he goes, give me your phone. And was very demanding about it. He's like, give me your phone right now. I hate when you and Coob don't show me your phone right away. And I had a shiny Bulbasaur. Right. Yo, Night Crimson! Yo, we got to meet. I hope you had a fun time at AWA. It was awesome to hang out with you. It was super, super cool. I love meeting people for the first time. Vandy's so jealous. It is true.
Well, we've seen the same number of Pokemon, roughly. Started the same day. She has 5 now. I have 1. I have a Mankey. That's it. Like, my Pokemon are good, but I want sparkly ones.
You and Coob are tied.
Because we've been playing for like 4 days.
You and Coob are tied.
We've been playing for 4 days. We've been
Listen.
playing for like 4 months.
Here's the thing, right? This is the way I'm looking at it, babe. You just get it in the video game. Because you're like, oh, I got 30 shinies in a day. It was an okay day at work, you know? It wasn't anything crazy. Also, Night Crimson, you're awesome. I didn't realize it's been this long since being a member. It is true. You're just a little over a year, and I appreciate you. You're working on 2 years, Night Crimson. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. See, and then I can do how many shinies for Goomy? Or sandwiches for Goomy? How many sandwiches for Phantump? How many sandwiches for everyone else? And I just don't get them.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like, if I'm being honest with you.
Because if you don't get a shiny within 2 sandwiches, you're like, oh, chap, game's broken. Pack it up. It's just, I think there's something wrong with my game, chat. Like, it's just, it shouldn't do this. You know what I mean? Like, we should have had at least 6 shinies by now. And I'm like, babe, that's normal luck. That's what happens to average civilians such as I. And he's like, can I help you?
It's my line. How dare you? How dare you? Chat, come on. What happened, Ben?
Vandy with the 3-segment Dunsparce.
We don't speak of that.
But here's the thing. How many shinies did you find of Dunsparce to try to evolve into Dunsparce to only be disappointed?
Probably like 40.
Right. So I might have 40 Dunsparce, not even Dunsparce, I might have 40 shinies in the game total over the entire span of both Scarlet and Violet and DLC. Also, Paul Love, thank you so much for being a member for 19 months. Please tell Vandy happy birthday. Happy birthday, babe. I just want to be sure you knew.
Oh.
Paul, that hurts people. He rolls up to DLC 2 and boom, 5 shiny spawns. And they're all Turtwig, mind you. They're all the Pokemon he wants.
I'm gonna have a Turtwig. I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna get him.
He's gonna be a little cutie patootie.
If this takes more than 5 minutes, it will be no more battle royales until my butlers clean my advanced tower.
There's nothing to clean. It's a perfect tower. With some stragglers on the side.
Right. Right, but they have to polish them, I think is what you're missing. It has to be polished.
That's true.
Right.
Ben?
Butler? See, Vandy tried to do Safari Week, Kate, and he didn't enjoy it. He did it for like 1 day and was like, the shinies just aren't coming. I don't get it.
Well, it's like, how in the world are you supposed to find a shiny?
Kenneth Connor
in,
is
like, a
gifting
week
5 packs to the
that,
community.
Like, ridiculously hard to do.
We must polish them until Master gives us a sock.
Master has given Dobby a sock. Dobby is a free elf.
Also, chat, for all of you guys who are members on Vandy's channel, when he gave you the option of like what movie to watch, y'all were based for not picking Harry Potter. That's all I'm saying. All right, good luck.
I'm not even responding to
The thing, like, I've seen it once, and like, I'm content with just seeing it once.
that. It's a fall tradition. Fall/movie tradition.
Don't read Tay's message.
How often do you think of the Roman
It's okay to be
Empire,
wrong, Tay.
Zaddy?
It's okay.
I think you. Do you mean like how often do you think of the Roman Empire, comma, Zaddy? Question mark. Am I Zaddy, or how often do you think of the Roman Empire, Zaddy? Meaning, I think you're asking me if I think of the Roman. I never think of the fucking Roman Empire. How?
Well, how often do you think of the Roman Empire?
Never.
Hey,
Never.
wanna dance?
Except when you ask.
no thanks.
How often I think
Why
of the
not?
Roman Empire.
Because I'm different? You're lost,
You
lady.
wait, Kevin, you just saw Mulan for the first time? What?
Not the
What is
live action one, right?
Yeah, please tell me it wasn't the
Sock
live
full of
action.
butter.
Where it's
For
actually
what?
good.
We're swinging.
Have you seen the live action
an
one?
idea from
I
anyone.
heard it was
So
trash.
when you
I
two
almost
little
went and
girls
saw it
just-
because I was in Mulan play, so I've always loved Mulan.
You're not supposed to get sweaty unless I say it's okay.
Hey, what's in that sock?
Because well, they took out, I think, the songs and Mushu. You don't
Like
take
Lori
out
wants
Mushu.
everyone to keck in the chat.
It was animated, don't worry. Ah.
Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become.
Right. Right. I need y'all to play Unite tonight, otherwise I will be playing Fortnite in preparation for the old map. I mean, we were talking about playing tonight. Coop's already home.
Who wants to play?
Coop wants to play, Ben. How does that make you feel?
Who needs to edit?
Unite, Prag! All right, I need the updates, Prag.
Oh.
Who did you play?
I've
What
just been
what did
messaging him.
what did you main? I didn't see any of this. So pretend you didn't talk to him. Did you rank? What is this?
He's also in Backyardigans, so I told him as long as we're not in the Penguins Discord to like the chat, like for sure.
I didn't talk to him. I'm grade 3. Okay.
What's up, Lindsay? Hope you had a fun time at AWA. You are cooler than me and I need to do more for you.
That's just simply not true, Casey, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm upset I didn't get to see you or Dylan at AWA. I saw Tobin, Jojo, and Frank on Sunday. I don't know how we just didn't run into people because we had like a squad the entire time. Like it was hardly ever just us. But Kenny also had that issue where we were just never in the same place at the same time. And I don't know how that happened. But, I mean, listen. There's always future times. And I know they changed the date for AWA, so it's no longer around Halloween anymore. But, MomoCon?
So fun.
Also in Atlanta. It's going to be in the building they're moving AWA to.
So fun.
And I think it's still 4 days. But
And it's around the same price, right?
if you buy your tickets before January for the 4-day pass, it's only $85, I think. I think is what I saw. I'll be at MomoCon. Let's go! We can talk then, for sure. Picazard and Lapras. What a well-rounded group of individuals.
I told him, I was like, Lindsay's gonna love 2 of the 3 of those. And then Charizard.
And then there's Charizard, but it's okay. We all start somewhere. We all start somewhere. But listen, Prag, what made you get back into it?
Those are great questions.
Like, because I knew, like, when we talked originally, we were like, hey, do you want to play Unite? And you're like, I might be busy, might not. Nexus, that'll do it.
Nexus, yeah.
Yep, that'll do it.
We talked to him for so long.
we were at dinner and he pulled up a Spraggles tier list and everyone's drinking, everyone's doing everything else around us. And we're like, but are we really sure that this Pokemon belongs in S tier? Because like, listen, I understand the buffs. I understand the battle pass.
It was awesome.
It was so stupid.
It was awesome.
Side note, I may have found a neat trick to get flights to America much cheaper, so I may be able to do more trips. John, eyes emoji. Also, Vahid, thank you so much. I also hope you guys had a great Halloween. I hope you guys did. He literally ranted to me about the tier list.
Thank you. I also disagreed with that tier list. I really did. Spraggles is partial to defenders. I'll say it. I'll say it.
Right. You already got your pass for MomoCon?
Oh, wow. Should be open.
I mean, if anything, I feel like we should do hotel because so many people are going to be booking because of now people are going to go to that instead of AWA.
Yeah, we got it. Okay. Yep.
Do you accept payment plans?
Yeah, I forgot to pay that. I forgot. Maybe we wait like a month.
I think for December during Christmas?
Maybe we wait till January.
When the prices go up?
We're not going to MomoCon. We're not going.
Subathon time? Listen, Prag, my subathon lasted for 14 days. Anyone even says the word timer, and I twitch a little bit. I just twitch a little bit. It's all coming back to me. I haven't even finished stuff for my subathon. Prag, I need you to know. Hold on. I did Bob Ross streams. I still need to send these out to people.
They're so good, though.
I Bob Ross crafted.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That was a wild time to put in that card. Listen, I thought Bob Ross would be proud. Right. I was proud of them. This one, okay, so here's the difference as well. This one was using paint from the dollar store. This one was Target brand paint. And like the step up we had from blending and just the way colors work together was crazy.
Oh my god.
So all I'm saying, Dollar Tree can get you somewhere, but Target slays the day. Just a little bit.
Oh, bro. This guy stinks.
Right.
I don't even have audio and I heard that.
So yeah, that's my goal is to get everything from Subathon
Logan
finished
Prevost
out very
says,
soon.
Kicks down door already goobers. Guess who hit 22 months as a member?
Yo, Logan with 22 months as a member. Congratulations. Congratulations. Did you want it to hurt me, Kevin?
Kevin came into the chat and silently I told myself, I get it.
Right. MomoCon is off the table for me since Angie's graduating in May, but AWA is definitely a plan. Are you dual streaming? Yeah. This is my first stream doing it. So we had a little bit of like a technical difficulty in the beginning, but I think we got it. I think we're good. I sent my message in, but you're vibing? Hold on. I did not mean to miss it.
Go to click top chat.
Opens door and slurp soup. Going to Comic-Con tomorrow. Exciting. I have a chance to meet the voice of SpongeBob on Saturday. Insane. I'm also wearing a flying squirrel costume, and it's going to be lit. I love both of you. Hashtag smile. There is so much to unpack here.
Hey, I think your cat. I'm allergic to cat. They're here.
But they've befriended.
Hello. Hi. Hey, yo.
Oh.
Yo. Hi. I'm gonna regret this in like an hour.
Do you want me to move her so you don't?
I can't.
She chose you.
No. You guys want to hear my nickname for her? It's Cat. Okay.
She's gone. There you go. Problem solved.
She's like, I didn't know I was allergic. Oh, hello. Hi, Mr. Man.
Mr. Man, come here.
Oh my goodness.
Chat, Bentley was a real. I need you guys. And I need you guys to gas him up. He was really brave today, chat, and he went to the vet. And he got poked 3 times. And he was such a good boy. And all the vet people commented his bandanas and said that he was a dapper little fella. But he was really brave, is what I'm trying to say. Because he was very scared, and he didn't want to walk in, and I had to, like, push him through the door. But he was so brave, and he conquered his fears. And when I came home, I put whipped cream on his food, and he had a dessert food. It was great. But we have great news. This is like actually insane, like happy news. I've talked about it before, but Bentley has like a bump that's on his back, like hip area, and it's like this big, and it's really firm. And I've always had like concerns about what that is for obvious reasons. But the last vet I went to was incredibly expensive, and they basically said that it was going to cost me thousands of dollars to get it tested. And I was like, I can't just fork up $1,500 with me moving like 3 times in 2 years and all that kind of stuff. But this vet was like, yeah, we'll test it for $50. And I said, say less. So they tested it, chat, and we have great news. It's just a giant cyst. Insane.
His butt nub is okay.
His butt nub is butt nubbing for another day, and it is not the scary alternative. Dan, thank you so much for being a forest friend over on Twitch. I appreciate you.
Would this be like easier just to go and do this?
Probably.
Okay, cool.
Probably. Dan with 57 months.
12, 24, 36, 48. That is almost 5 years.
Well, Dan was my first ever sub. So that's why. Yeah.
Dang, Daniel.
So if I ever want to know how long I've been doing content, I just go based off Dan.
Hey, leave the cat alone.
That's insane, Dan. Thank you so much for the 57 months. A hero. OG time. I can't even count that eye.
Logan Prevost wants to take a magical freaking journey. What does Mr. Magical Unicorn
I
have to
feel
say?
like I don't feel like I have the ability to do this. I think late but Momocon, yippee! So I'm just saying,
Oh,
if you guys want to book that same hotel and we just do us 5 again,
yes.
if we check out the rooms early and we split the price, because that hotel was lit.
It was so nice. Anytime you can have like a. Never mind. I can't say that.
Yeah, don't say that. All right. You get to read this out loud, Vandy.
Wow.
Pick a card. This is Logan's positive affirmation.
Up to. Affirmies. You are very freaking important human being. In parentheses, VFIHB. A very freaking important human being. Your thoughts matter. Your voice matters. You freaking matter. Period.
Can we get the non-PG version?
No.
In Unite, yes.
I don't cuss in you.
When it comes to being scripted, absolutely not.
No. And I don't cuss.
But yeah, Ben, the hotel that we stayed at, like, Razor can probably tell you everything. It was probably the nicest hotel I've ever stayed in. It was nice. But, like, the price didn't reflect that, which was the best part about it. He's so sleepy. You can see it in his eyeballs. Also, Chatteroni and cheese. Since we're here, and this is, like, my coming back to content and, like, testing the stream and stuff like that, what do you guys, like, I know we talked about this before I left for AWA. What do you guys want to see me stream? Like, series-wise. Going forward.
Did you do an egg lock?
I just did an egg lock for the subathon.
Oh yeah, you totally did.
Yep. Sure did. The room had great snoring echoes. Hi, Koza. Welcome to the stream. Battle Revolution. Listen, if I could make my Wii work, it would be a little silly. The last time I did it, though, it was really easy, which is the downside because we kind of just one-shot everything.
Can you randomize that game? That'd be kind of crazy.
I don't know if you can, to be honest with you. I don't think I've seen it randomized.
That'd be kind of fun, bro.
I need to make myself take time off and actually travel and do something like AWA. It's so worth it. It's kind of one of those things where, like, once you leave, you're like, wow. That was really, like, just, like, it was a nice break and was really fulfilling. You know what I mean? Vandy strikes me as a snoring kind of guy. No. We were surrounded by 2 individuals that did snore, though. And Vandy got so little sleep one night because of the snoring that he just decided he was going to go down to the hotel lobby and watch YouTube videos for like 4 hours. Ahaha! Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. We could. I've talked about it before. I don't know. I do love Sonic Adventures 2, Tay. I do. Next time you come down for a con, I literally have it on my GameCube. It's a great time.
Oh, is that the one that you showed me?
The one where
they
we
have-
raced?
The one where we have surfboards?
Yeah. Well, they're not surfboards, but yes, I understand.
Boards. We're just borders.
We were boarding.
Yeah.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ipper, thank you so much for 56 months on Twitch.
Holy fudge muffins.
Uh-huh.
That was like 2 years before I even knew you.
Yep.
Over 2 years.
Yep. Like, Vandy, like, as we keep dating and the longer we hang out around this friend group, Vandy just keeps slowly discovering lore that he had no idea existed. So we were at John's place for Halloween because we did, like, a little Halloween gathering. And Vinny was talking about how at Dylan's tenure, his appendix burst and had to be rushed to the hospital. And that was, like, the whole thing about Dylan's tenure was whether Vinny was going to come back. And when he finally made it back, it was, like, a whole big, like, whoa! Vinny's here! The legend! Kind of a thing. And he had no idea it happened.
Like, I have no idea. Like, there's so much, this life came at me so fast.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know Dylan or any of them. I watched, like, Game Girls.
I just remember everyone stayed, at Ryan and Frank's place in, like, the Crown House.
Yeah.
And there were so many creators stuffed in that one house. And I just remember Vinny went out on a run. And he came back. And he walked in. He's like, I don't feel good. So he's like, I think I need to go to the emergency room, like, right now. So just, like, watching that happen from, like, I'm going to go on a run. See if that makes me feel better, to I need to go somewhere. Was a crazy twist, because that was the Bloodwater situation with the Cheesecake Factory.
I remember that. Yeah, just a lot of lore I just never knew about.
Cheesecake Factory is a banned establishment, chat.
Apparently it is for a lot of women. That is the #1 place most women do not want to be taken on the first date. Is Cheesecake Factory.
Which is interesting.
Never would have guessed that in a million years.
I just don't care about cheesecake, to be honest with you. And I understand that's a controversial opinion, so I'm sorry that, like, you guys are gonna come for me in, like, the chat here. But, like, I've never cared about cheesecake.
What about factories?
Let me tell you, me and factories go way back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? They don't do well on health evaluations, typically. And I know several that are, like, one health violation away from, like, being closed down permanently? Forever? And at Dylan's tenure, when we all did, like, a giant gathering at Cheesecake Factory, they brought us out water, and all of the water tasted like blood. Like, undrinkable. Because it just tasted that strongly of just iron. Yo, Casey! With how many months? 20 months! Thank you so much, Yo, Lindsay. You're awesome and amazing. Thanks for always being a kind person. Thank you for always being a kind person. I'm just saying, you're the kindest one here. Cheesecake Factory is the gift card I got for my sister and her fiance when they watched Blossom. Right. Blossom. It's a blossom. No, listen, Logan, you're so valid. The bar AWA, like their prices have continuously just gone up every single year because unless you get their like pre-made drinks, so they have a menu typically for those of you guys who haven't been at AWA before. You walk in and they have a menu of like 3 to 5 drinks typically every single year. And they're pre-made and you go up to the bar and you're like, hey, I want a 1-piece punch. And they know, okay, that's like pink lemonade, vodka, the whole spiel. And so they had like an Avatar one year they themed him after the COVID vaccines and they're like, hey, can I get 3 Pfizers? And they knew what that meant and they give you the drinks. It's like $6 to $8 typically, right? That's typically what happens. If you order something that is not one of their drinks that are on the big menu, the prices skyrocket insanely. I got 2 vodka Sprites, one for me, one for him. Just because we're like, I just want to drink something, right? Chat, it was $32. Before tip. Before tip. And then we went to like a different bar like 3 days later because we all went out to eat. And I got us 2 drinks again and it was $13. Chat, I paid for 4 drinks. 2 were doubles. I paid $74.
$74 is insane. Yeah.
My whiskey straight was $16.
Like, that's just insane.
So you're saying it was more expensive than the Eras Tour drinks? Oh, yeah. The Eras Tour drinks were only like $8.
That's honestly not horrible. Unfortunately, it's not horrible.
Like the Eras Tour drink, I got a lavender lemonade slushy that was spiked for $8.
Everything was based off of like could you have like red punch or
that was the only like themed drink they had.
1989 dated whiskey and scotch or something.
That was the only one they had. That was the only one they had.
Okay, like a drink called Weird and they that together where you have it once and you probably will never want it again.
Right.
For sure. 22 shots is $22.
I'm glad I didn't drink then. Unless you went somewhere else. I mean, if you got the themed drinks, it wasn't bad because I mean that's $8. It was like $8 to $10 depending on like what size you got, which is reasonable, right? Like that's fair, you know? But like $32 for 2 vodka Sprites. I thought she said like 22 and I was like, you know, that's $11 a drink. Like that's not
Prevost
bad,
wants you
but
to
that's
jam out to one of her
definitely
favorite
on.
songs, Vanderson. Give us a vibe Pokemon song.
Give us a vibe Pokemon song.
Play something from Glitch.
Well, I'm already playing something from Glitch.
What if I do... Okay, so I'm gonna do this one then. Because we still love Glitch in this household.
He just switched it to a different Glitch lo-fi music.
Homie said he wanted vibes.
He said from one Glitch X City lo-fi playlist to another.
I think I need to hold this just a little bit. I think that's
It's too loud now.
good.
It's better, yeah.
Good.
Turn it down just a little more. Yeah,
Good.
that's better.
Alright, I think I'm gonna use the restroom and then probably go down and work a little bit.
You're gonna work?
I am gonna work. I have to. If I can't edit, I gotta do other things.
But you said you were gonna work all those other times and you didn't work.
It's because Premiere was not wanting to work.
What happened to all the times where you're like, I'm gonna craft the message?
That's what I'm about to go do. After I message some people about recording.
Hey, Prag, you're gonna wanna look at your DMs.
Oh yeah, hey Prag, I'm gonna send you a DM soon, big cat.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
Bye, chat. Goodbye, chatters.
Chatters.
Goodbye, buddy.
Everyone say bye, Vandy. Toodaloo. Oh, also, YouTube people, I can update your emotes now. I don't know why I didn't think to do this until like literally this very second. Yo, Jordan! I know. I hope you guys are doing okay as well. Obviously, I'm not gonna I just know people aren't feeling hot. But thankfully, we're good. Like, no one... Caden's been at work. I've been good. I was bad the first day back because I had a really bad headache, like insane. And I was a little like, ooh, this is spicy. But it went away. And I've been negative for the last 2 tests that we've done. So thankfully, we're doing good. Hopefully, you guys are doing good over there as well, because the con ick is yucky. Even if you don't get COVID out of it, it's still just like not pleasant. You know what I mean? It's just not a pleasant time. But I feel rough today, but better at the same time. Ew. Honestly, if you don't mind the taste of like lemonade and stuff like that, if you just have like yuck and like bleh feeling, what we would do all the time is, back when I worked retail, the like trick everyone would do to feel better is you go to Starbucks and you get the medicine ball tea, and you can literally call it medicine ball, and 9 times out of 10 they know what that means. Otherwise, it's technically considered the honey citrus mint tea. You can also just buy the stuff to make it at the store, and you can make it at your house. But that tea is like what would get me through an entire shift, because they basically make it with lemonade instead of water, which helps you get like way more vitamin C than normal. And then it's honey, it's mint tea, and then it's peach tea, because I think the peach has a lot of like antioxidants and stuff in it. And I think there's something else that's in it. I forget, but it's just kind of like a perfect concoction of like everything you kind of need, and it's not expensive either. So that's what I always recommend to people if you just need like a something that's not medicine to make you just be like, you know what? I just need something to help me get through the next 3 hours. But let me see. I should be able to give you guys the new emotes. But yeah, if any of you guys are watching on Twitch right now, the new emote should be getting approved over there, which is very exciting. All right, replace image. Thankfully, I didn't feel icky after the con. That's so good. But my wisdom teeth finally feel better, thank goodness. I feel so bad. I know the feeling I had when my wisdom teeth came in, and I got them pulled basically as soon as I started getting pain, and I know how painful that was. I genuinely cannot imagine being in your shoes. Like, I feel horrible. Like, I cannot imagine that level of pain that you're just dealing with constantly. So, like, I'm so sorry. That's so just yucky and not fun and not pleasant. And there's, like, nothing you can do to make it better without just getting them yanked out of your mouth, you know? Like, I'm so sorry that that's just what you're dealing with. Emoji name can't be repeated. Oh! Haha! Alright, so we're gonna swap this one out. All right, this should be okay for now. If you guys decide you want the static, like non-animated Pikachu one that I added to the Discord, I can add it for you guys. I just don't know how much you guys want a light stick emote that doesn't move. But if you guys refresh the stream chat, you guys should have 2 new emotes. They're the ones I added to the server. So there's the Pachirisu laughing one, and then there's the GG emote, since we do a decent amount of Unite content. So, the light stick emote, it is. That's what it is. It's the Pikachu from Pokemon Unite, where it's got the really cute skin with all the fireworks and like the bow on its back, and it's holding 2 like glow sticks. They're like light sticks, and it like is like bee to bee to bee to bee to bee for like, it's like a dance, like a party, like a rave emote. So, That's what I got. They cut in 2020. One is impacted once or twice a year. It just gets extremely inflamed. I kid you not. I don't wish tooth pain on it. It's so painful. Like, people have no idea how painful it is. Like, I only had to deal with it with a short amount of time, thankfully. Because I just went to the doctor and I was like, hey, it hurts now. And they're like, yep, sure does. And they said, all right, we'll see you next week and we'll get him out. So, like, I just can't imagine that for either more intense pain or longer periods of time. Like, I can't.
Flying Boxers 1 wants you to know that they appreciate you and that they're lurking in the background.
Thank you, James. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. But you're so relieved once it's done. Thankfully, the thing with wisdom teeth is mine was so fast. I forgot I had a leg. Like, I just, like, I don't know. The silliness made me forget that I had legs. I just remember being on, like, FaceTime with someone, and I was laying in bed. And I looked down and I, like, in genuine awe, like, life-altering, just, like, shock, was like, and they're like, what? What happened? And I was like, guess what? And they were like, what? And I was like, I have a leg! And they're like, you have 2 of them! And I was like, no. And it sounds so sarcastic, but I was in just like genuine awe and shock and just like wonder of the fact that I had 1 and then it multiplied, and I was so happy that I had 2 legs that I cried. I genuinely cried. Oh, also, by the way, chat, paw prints aren't gonna work today because I don't have them set up for simulcasting yet, but I need to add that to my list to fix it. I just didn't have time to do it before stream. I was lucky I got this amount done before stream, let alone anything else. So, imagine being animals and having 4. True. I got the left side pulled by the regular dentist within the last year. The top was completely sideways. Oh my gosh, what? That's so yucky. That's so sad. Yeah, like, chat, can we just get a wall of hearts in the chat for Jordan? Like, that's, they pulled my left side with only numbing, no sedation or I'm gonna vomit. I'm just gonna throw up right now. Can we just get a wall of hearts for Jordan? Because this is horrible. This is so yucky. It's so, I'm so sorry that you are dealing with this. Could not be me. I just can't imagine it. Brain does not allow me to, like, put myself in a realm where that much pain exists within my brain. Yeah, it does, Pokemon lover. I don't. Shout out to you, though. Because, like, every single time I've ever seen you, like, you would never know. Like, you put on, such a happy face and such a, like, I love everyone attitude. And that has to be so hard to do when you are just living in that much pain constantly. Like, I don't know how you do it, but, like, all the love to your general direction. I forgot we had a heart emote. LOL, my membership ran out anyways. It's all good. Like I said, I don't expect you guys to donate or anything like that. It's just cool to have you guys here. It really is. It really is. And like I said, now we have the streaming on Twitch too. So, like, people can gift on YouTube, people can gift on Twitch. And, you know, you might be gifted a subby or, like, a member on one site or the other. And you can just kind of, like, vibe. You know what I mean? It wasn't too bad since I was in so much pain on the left side when they numbed it. I felt instant relief when they pulled it. It just felt like a pressure, then instant relief. Wow. Here's the thing with, like, I faint. And I think that's my problem, is I just faint whenever anything bad happens. And if I were to go to a dentist and only be numbed and like see everything that they're doing. I mean, obviously you'd probably close your eyes because like you don't want to see what's happening. Like my tummy is doing acrobats. Like it's like backflipping just like at the like thought of doing that. I would just faint. I'd just be like lights out. Like if you're not gonna sedate me, I'll sedate myself is how that would go. Hindsight was 20/20, but realistically I should have told Raisa to grab the card and sent it with the goods he sent me. Wait, what? I think I'm missing the lore. Oh, the giveaway cards. Okay, sorry. My brain didn't register the stuff. It's okay. All your stuff is already in an envelope and everything like that anyways. So, we're good. But like I said, if you guys won subathon giveaway stuff, you guys have extra little goodies in the envelope as well. I just hope they don't get lost in the mail. That's my hope. Because as soon as I send them out, they're free. They're going. So, that's my hope. For a lot of brain surgery, they keep you awake. Nope. I'm good. I'm good, Kenny. I'm so good. I can't. I'm so beyond good. I have actually never been better. No. If you don't sedate me, I'll sedate myself. Listen, no, for real though. Listen, Jordan, I have to give a spiel to like doctors or like the tattoo artists that we go and see all the time. And it's so sad, but I literally have to tell them. Because when I got these butterflies earlier this year, I walked up to our buddy old pal, and he was like, all right, how are we gonna do this? Do you wanna like just sit here? And I was like, all right, so I need to give you a spiel. And he gave me the look of like, oh boy, what does that mean? And I'm like, right, so here's the thing. I'm a fainter, and I don't have control over it. I'm not anemic. I ate, I had a big breakfast, I've hydrated, I've done everything right. I followed all the rules. But, if I get stabbed in any way, shape, or form, whether it's a shot, whether it's a blood draw, whether it's my ears pierced, in any way, shape, or form, after the tattoo is over, my body goes into shock. And there's a very high chance that I will faint. And it's just gonna be lights out for the entire rest of the time. And I'm like, but it's normal. And just know that I'll come back. But the best thing that I can do is lay down for it, because if I lay down, I have a higher chance of my blood not dropping and me not passing out. But we can also put like a cold rag on the back of my neck, and that'll also get me back faster if I do faint. And the whole time he's just like, yeah. And I'm like, so that's the spiel. Where can I lay down? And like every single time, whether it's a nurse, whether it's like every single time, that's the spiel I have to give. And they're like, well, just stop being anxious. And I'm like, have you considered that like PTSD doesn't allow me to do that? Have you considered, like, chat, did you guys know if you guys don't want to have depression, you guys can just stop being sad? That's crazy. That's what the people on the street say. I haven't gotten a tattoo yet, but the docs get near me. I have a procedure to lie down, cold dry. Yep. That's the trick. Do you lay on your side when it gets like that? It depends. It depends on the situation. Sometimes I have, sometimes I haven't. I want several tattoos, but I'm afraid of the pain. It really depends on where you get them. Sure, right. Hold up, my B. Right. I mean, yeah, like I said, it really depends on where you get it, because, like, for the birds that I have here, felt nothing. Felt nothing. Felt nothing. Started to feel it hurt horrendously. This one here made me want to evaporate off of the planet. And then the fun thing is when I went to get the butterflies this summer, I I was like, this is on such a meatier part of my body. Like, there's so much more, like, tissue and everything here, because this is, like, I mean, if you feel it, Chad, it's basically, like, bone. Like, there's not a lot of tissue here. I was like, this is so much meatier. It's gonna be so much nicer, and we're gonna be, like, so much more successful. I'm gonna be in so much less pain. And I walked up to him, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get it here. And he goes, you sure about that? And I said, what do you mean? And he's like, that's gonna hurt. And I was like, so on a scale of like, so like if this bird made me want to just evaporate off of the planet because it hurts so bad, where does this land me? And he said, you know that bird? That's gonna be this whole tattoo, if not worse. And I said, oh, okay. So we did it, and it hurt. Like, this tattoo, I said, I'm done. I am done. Unless I have a guarantee that wherever I get the next tattoo, if I ever do get another one, is the most painless spot, and if I feel pain, then I'm just a little then I'm not getting it. Ever. And I don't even think I have a concept of something I would want to get again. But this was horrible. Specifically, this wing right here. That spot. I said a bad word, chap. I said a bad word during that tattoo session, and all of my friends from across the hallway, they laughed at me, and I heard them. So basically, the tattoo felt like the sun was on your arm? No, it didn't burn. It felt like a cat claw hooked itself into my flesh and was pulling all of my ligaments out one by one. And I just felt them snapping. But like deep within the tissue is what it felt like. It was awesome. And then you had the stinging. This one actually really didn't burn. This one burned afterwards, but this one didn't burn. Because afterwards it starts to feel like a sunburn, you know? But this one didn't burn. I don't know. Also, James, I hope you have fun in, what is it? You told me where it was, and I passed it. Isn't it like Ohio, Oregon, Ohio? Hold on. Utah. That's the one. I knew it was one of the words. I knew it was a state that didn't have a lot of letters. But I hope you have fun in Utah. As Drake and Josh says, nothing bad ever happens in Utah. So, I mean, you gotta be in good hands. Because as according to Drake and Josh, nothing bad ever happens in Utah. But we have a fun time, though. Don't get anything around your wrist. I've had IVs and blood drawn there, and it hurts like hell. I'm good. I don't think I could. Your nails are still looking cute, by the way. Thank you. Chat, I didn't show them off at AWA. I should have done it. It's my fault for not showing them off. But I got Halloween nails. Wait. So this one's a mummy, but this one's a ghost and he waves at you. They're so cute. I love them. He's just like, hey, how are you? So when I'm sad, I look at them. Unlike Maine, where apparently lots of horror stories happen. Thank you, Stephen King. I actually haven't read a lot of Stephen King ones. I want to say I've read The Shining. That's so cute. It is. I'm going to explode. They're just silly little guys. They're silly little fellas. What was the best cosplay you saw at AWA? Clearly Kylie with the Tinkaton. Clearly. But no, what was my actual answer? There were so many good ones. There were a lot of really good Zelda ones, actually. The Zelda people popped off. There was also someone who went as Miraidon, and you could tell that it was like a handmade costume because it was made of like felt and stuff like that, and it was really cool. To be honest, it's kind of hard. Oh, right. It was actually Vandy's roommate, Ben. It was definitely Ben who went as the avatar. For sure. You never finished the cosplay, did you? Nope. I needed like 6 extra hours. I just didn't have it. I just didn't have it. So, I don't know. I'll have it for MomoCon. I'll have it for Halloween next year. I don't know if I'll have an opportunity to wear it before that, but it was very heartbreaking. My goal is to make one for next year. Let's go. You should. And then we can have multiple people enter, because I've heard a few people say they wanted to cosplay and enter the cos test. So we can just have a squad of people, like, hyping up, like, a multitude of all of us. But yeah, Iron Flame comes out. I'm so excited. I think it comes out in, like, 5 days. I think it comes out on the 7th. But they're also making, in case you guys didn't see it, they're making Fourth Wing into a TV show. And Amazon's actually making it. And the people who are behind the scenes, like in charge of making it, are actually like super duper credible things and have worked on really good projects. So not only did Fourth Wing just come out in April, with a second book coming out in November, but it's also being made into a TV show that fast. Like, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. And then they did give an update on ACOTAR getting a TV show. But it sounds like it's going to be pretty different. I think they said something along the lines of there being like 3 main characters for the first book. Which, like, you could do like Feyre and her sisters. Unless you did Feyre and T and the other one. I'm trying not to give spoilers because if you haven't read the first book, I can't say any names because it's like big spoilers, but yeah, the second book is in like 5 days. It sure is. And Fourth Wing's getting a special edition. True! I talked to the Ninetales couple and it took 800 hours. I'm so glad they won then. I can't imagine putting 800 hours into something. I mean, it was incredible. Like, they were so pretty. Chat, for those of you who don't know, the people who won the cosplay contest at AWA, they were a duo, and they did regular Ninetales and Alolan Ninetales. And they were like a couple, and it was really, really cute. But it was stunning. They had like the tails, they had everything. It was all flawless. They were so talented. It was insane. How long is the book? Skips over chapter 55. Yeah, chapter 55 is in book 2. Who has the pics of them? I don't think I do, to be honest with you. I was so focused on trying to make sure I got Kylie when she went across the stage on video that I just didn't film anyone else. So, they were super nice, but I would be stressed if I messed it up after putting in that much work. True. Especially with like how many parts they have. Like, you know what I mean? Like with that many tails, like imagine trying to walk through doorways and stuff, or like using the bathroom. Like you have to be so careful that you don't bump into anything. Like how do you sit with that? You know, there's like so much. They've been doing it for years, and AWA was their first con. I'm gonna cry. Kylie did the Tinkaton floss play? Yeah, she did. It was really cute. She did it was so impressive, genuinely. Like she's like, hey, it's kind of a secret, but I'm cosplaying, and I'm cosplaying as Tinkaton, and I made this hammer, and it was like really cool and really exciting. But don't tell anyone. But I have a big hammer that I'm showing everyone tomorrow. And I was like, okay, that's awesome. And I was like gassing her up. And then she comes in the next day, and I'm on the expo floor. I think I was getting Excedrin out of my backpack to give to Razor because he had like a migraine. And I just hear running across the expo floor. She's like, get looked and I feel this like giant presence over my head. And I look up and the hammer is like this big around. It's like life-size Tinkaton hammer. It's like 5 feet tall, chat. And I'm like, oh, she did it. Like, she didn't just make a hammer. She made a hammer. It was insane. It was insane. Also, apparently, Jordan sent me a picture of... Yeah! Hold on, Chad. I got you. 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 Hold on. If my phone doesn't, like, freeze in the process of doing all of this. It's just simply not hard. They called it a kitsune wedding. I'm gonna literally sob my eyes out. Okay, let me send this to myself on Discord. Of course I saved them and then they're not there, so we're gonna copy paste, except it's not. Is my phone okay? Why is it not letting me copy paste or show any new photos? Hello? I'm restarting Discord. Copy. What? My phone is possessed. It just like opened 5 apps at once. It's just spazzing. It's just... Alright. Okay. We're gonna restart the phone. We're just gonna restart the phone. I'll give you guys the picture in a second. I'll give you guys the picture. This just needs to turn it off and turn it back on again. Also, hi, Banta. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Alright. We try again, chat. Like, the things that she did to make the hammer, she's like, oh yeah, so this is PVC pipe. This is actually like a container that they put concrete in. This is, like, she was like listing everything she did to make this. I'm like, I don't even know how you would think to use some of these things to make a hammer. It was so just incredibly impressive. Like, the level of creativity. Now I'm on YouTube. Hi. Listen, Banta's in 2 places. Double the Banta, double the fun. I appreciate you, though. Thanks for stopping by. This photo has already been saved to your photos. Okay. I can't tell whether it's my phone that's bugging or if it's Discord that's bugging. And it's very strange. Okay, let me just do it this way. Send to Discord. Post it here. Okay, here we go. Goodness gracious. One of the two was going insane. Okay. Now I can show you guys the picture. Can I go here? And then we go boom. So this was them. They were literally adorable. Shout out Jordan for the picture. Tomorrow's gonna be the day I finally go get ACOTAR. Let's go! Listen, just remember, first book is the worst of the entire 5 series. And if you think the first book is good, then you're in for a treat. Yeah, they were so cool. They were so cool. And it was so well done. Like 500 hours. I stopped after the first book. Nah, book 2, insane. The novella's bad too. Well, yeah. It's the Christmas episode. I need to know how they I know, like, how, like... Again, how did they go through doorways? How did they use the bathroom? How did they sit down at any given moment in time? Because it had to be functional, right? Like, you're not going to spend 800 hours on this and have it just not be functional, right? Like, I want to know the strat. Book 2 saved the series. True! Let him know. Let him know. I struggled enough with the Magnemites. I struggled enough with the 32,000 sequence. Mine wasn't hard, it was just tedious. And you would just, like, Shan came over, and tried to help me with it, instead of having me take her to Dalen's before, they did, like, Zumba that night. And she stayed at my house for, I think, 4 hours. And the victim that everyone falls to with the jacket is... You sit there for 4 hours and you're like, I've been here for 4 hours. I've been doing it nonstop. I've been grinding. I've been slaving. Surely I had to have made a lot of progress. And you're like, I did 4 inches. And it's just like this tiny little section, like this big. And you're like, oh, that was 4 hours worth of work, huh? That's all? That's all I did? And that's the most heartbreaking thing. And no matter how many people came, they'd be like, I'm plowing. And I'm like, just wait. Because when you're done, you won't feel like it's enough. And every single time, they're like, oh, hey. That's it. That's all I did. Crazy. I still haven't finished it. But it'll be great. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Also, for all of the people who are curious about the AWA vlog as well, because you guys unlocked that for the subathon, I was telling people as much as I could, but I guess this is like the best formal place to announce it. I did vlog. The only downside about me doing the vlog is due to just like a lot of privacy things. Like, I don't want people to know where we hang out as a Georgia squad outside of the con, because I want people to feel like safe and that people aren't going to follow them and everything else. So a lot of things I couldn't film just because it would dox where we hang out. And these are kind of just like the places that we enjoy to spend some time together. And I don't want those to be taken away from the group if people were to do like detective work and be like, oh, well, this picture in the background, if you throw it into Google Images and you skew the hue and you do this, you can find out that it's this location. So it's going to be decently short because of that, unfortunately. It's probably going to be the shortest vlog I've done. But I tried to just get like some funny moments that happened. Like Vandy, Caden, and Ben did a race. Like, that's in there. The cosplay contest is there. There's, like, a lot of really cool moments. So, like, you guys will see, like, Kylie go across the stage in her Tinkaton costume. I got some of the concerts. I got a lot of just like smaller stuff like that, like still big moments of the con and just like us walking around and like all of the cool stuff and kind of vibes. But yeah, like I said, I just didn't want to give away that kind of private information. So a lot of stuff once we left the con, like I said, I just unfortunately couldn't do because of that. So that's kind of the main thing. Doxing is cringe, hashtag not cool. Yeah, it's hard because there's so many of us as content creators. So it's one thing for like me as a content creator to be there and be like, hey, viewers and mods, come. It'd be awesome to meet you guys. And then if you get 5 of us and we're like, hey, viewers and mods, come. That's a lot of people, right? Like imagine just 5 creators alone inviting all of their mods and all of their viewers to come. Within reason, right? But getting 30 creators, basically, because there were a lot of us in that group chat, to all have their mods and all of them have their viewers come, it quickly became a situation where there were so many people to where, like, if one person followed, then everyone followed. And the size of the group progressively kept going like this the entire time, and it became impossible to have privacy. So we'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the expo floor, and then everyone would be like, oh, I'll go with you. And it's cool if a person does that, right? It's cool if 2 people do that. But it quickly became like 7 to 10 to 15 to 20 people all trying to do that, and it just became a lot. So that's where I was just like, you know what? Anything I can do to keep privacy, I'm going to do. Hello.
No.
Hello.
No. Oh, chat.
A lot of people and a lot of mods. And like, nobody had bad intentions is the thing. Like, there's not a singular person there who was like, I'm gonna follow them and I'm gonna figure out. And like, people were very kind the entire time. You know? It's just a lot of people either A, don't really know boundaries. Like, don't ask creators if you can follow them back to their hotel. Just as a public service announcement, don't say that to people. But it was just a lot of either A, people not going to cons before and not really knowing like the social boundaries of like, these are people you know from the internet, not people that are actual like IRL friends that you hang out with on the weekend kind of a thing. You seem very sus if you ask that, but that's the thing is like people do and people did. And that was something that we dealt with a lot, unfortunately. And again, people don't mean it bad, but they're like, hey, can I come to your hotel? And then like afterwards, like we can go back to the convention center and like we can go do this. So people mean it with all of the kindness in their heart, which is far better than the opposite, just as a preface. But it quickly becomes a, where's the alone time? Where's the privacy? Kind of a thing. So I found a group and got adopted by them. That's how I handle cons. I mean, like, that's what's nice about like viewers coming, you know, like people are like, oh, you're Kenny. Oh, you're Banta. Oh, you're Price. Oh my God. What if we all like went to the expo floor and we bought plushies and then we went to the concert afterwards? Wow. You know what I mean? But like I said, as soon as you start getting that many content creators with that many people who all have good intentions, that all want to show support, that all want to like feel seen and validated and all hang out with each other all at once, it quickly becomes a massive snowball effect. So.
Oh, you showed them the winners of the cosplay contest? Didn't I tell you?
Yeah. Jordan was saying how that took them 800 hours.
What? 800?
800 hours. But this was their first time at AWA.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Holy fudge. Did you show them the Maridon?
I don't have a picture of Maridon. I don't think I do, at least.
The vibe.
I was sent that picture.
Okay.
I don't think I have Maridon.
Maridon vibe was awesome.
No, I don't think I do. Actually, no, I have a video. Maridon will be in the vlog, chat.
Yeah.
I have video of Maridon.
Keep a lookout of the vibe.
Like, Maridon was always so happy every time you saw him. Or them, I guess. I don't know whether, like, how they identify. But, like, they were just having such a great time. Like, when they got an award for their cosplay, they were just up, they were holding it, they're like,
Oh, careful. Bentley is.
Hi, Banos. You were so brave at the vet today, Banos. I'm so proud of you.
He was asleep downstairs with Cool Midnight.
Yeah. He had to get the stress out of his system.
Alright, Mr. Man, I know you want to get down there. Yeah, go, boy. How much longer are you gonna be streaming?
I was actually gonna wrap up here at like 9. So that's crazy that it's 9.
Oh, hey. Okay.
Hey, that's crazy.
Okay, because I know people wanna game, so.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner, so that's like I'm gonna have to
Oh, did you guys not make dinner?
cook $20 for a same.
Oh, so you didn't. I mean, if you do, I'll go with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Little nighttime drive.
A little nighttime drive. Meredith! Why'd he go to the vet? It was just his routine checkup kind of stuff. I've moved a lot in the last few years, and so it was hard for me to, like, find a vet, essentially, because I didn't want to, like, get him established somewhere and constantly have to keep changing,
Sock full of butter. For what? For swinging.
We've
I
never stolen
know.
an
Come
idea
here.
from anyone, so why don't you two little girls just...
See,
Meredith.
I'm not supposed to get swingy unless I say it's okay.
Hey, what's in that sock?
Hey,
Maybe you should
back!
come to a con. I kind of think you'd like it. You might hate it.
You might hate it.
I generally don't know.
But yeah, because I've moved like 3 times in the last 2 years, I was just like, I didn't want to have to constantly keep transferring vet information back and forth and everything else. So I had been taking him to his vet that's really far away where I took him when we first got him. And now that I finally know that this is kind of like the rough area I'm going to be living for this year and at least until August of next year at the very minimum. Banos.
Okay.
I wanted to like get him a vet that was closer. And I will have you know, chat, to get the bare minimum done at his old vet, it was gonna cost me like $500. And that's for like heartworm, rabies, just like the basics, you know, nothing crazy, not a surgery. And I took him to the new vet nearby, and I paid less than $400 for heartworm, rabies, all of the basics, and all of the like additions that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like we got his little spot checked out, and they're like, I'm sorry, I can't even. They're like, I know you were concerned about this like bump that he has on his back, but like you were told it was an oil gland, but like you want us to check it out. And I was like, yeah, if you guys could, just so I have like a second opinion on stuff. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, I just like, how much are you willing to spend to get that done? And I was like, well, the last place said it was gonna cost me like a lot of money.
Flying Boxers 1 is bringing some jams straight from Bikini Bottom.
Like, thousands of dollars, basically. I think they said it was going to be about $1,500 to get that done. And I was like, how high are we talking to get his little spot checked out? And they were like, $50. So I said, get it done. Get it done. And it is just a cyst. So it's exactly what we thought it was. It's just like oil buildup on his little back where all of his like fur starts to bunch up, which would make sense. So he doesn't have the C word. He's all caught up on everything. He's chilling. He's vibing. He doesn't have to go back to the vet for a really long time. It's just a great time in Bentley world. And he made friends and they complimented his bandana. The funny thing about him is his, like, I need to calm down position is I put him on his back in between my legs so his head rests on my tummy. And that's his, like, I'm chilling out, I'm calming down spot. And if I have him just, like, run around in the vet, he's so just, like, on crack that it's basically like if you were to imagine him with an energy drink in his system, he's just like this constantly. He just tornadoes. So I had him in his calm down position and the vet was like, do you mind if I just do the evaluation here? And I was like, I mean, sure. So they did the entire evaluation while I'm holding him in between my legs on the ground. And she's like, I can confidently say I think I've treated 3 dogs on my entire life this way. And she's like, but he's so calm that I'm not just gonna not take advantage of it. And I was like, I mean, fair. So he did it. And he got his whipped cream on top of his food as like his little, I was really brave and I did really good for all the doctors who poked me. And he was such a good boy. And so he's very tired and very stressed from the vet. But he does like car rides. So I said the R word. He does like cars and what you do in cars to get from one destination to another. I can't say the word or he'll be like, drive. Why would you do that? No, well, actually. That's not the right word. It's not the right word, but it still makes me nervous. I don't get whipped cream on top of my food when I go to the doctor. That's not fair. I mean, you could. Nothing's stopping you. I'm just a good dog mom. He's only spoiled because he over communicates. Most dogs you have to question what they want. He makes it abundantly clear what he wants at any given moment in time.
Sometimes. Last night was weird.
He's stressed out because my mom isn't home.
So you whined at me?
Yes. That's exactly what happened. But chat, I am going to call it a night here. Thank you guys all for hanging out and being a part of the test stream when it comes to simulcasting. Because for those of you who don't know, who are coming in later to the stream, I'm live on YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. So this has been my, are there any bugs? Do I need to work through any kinks? Like introduction to everything. So, appreciate you guys for helping out with that. I know it was just a talking stream, but I can also show you guys what I got at AWA next stream. We didn't even get to that, chat. We were just vibing. So I really didn't get anything crazy. So like, don't expect to be like, whoa, oh my God, life-breaking news. Like the coolest thing I got was a giant poster that's over there. But Prag, if we need an extra person for Unite tonight, I'll let you know, by the way. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful and fantastic rest of your night. I appreciate you guys all so much for hanging out. Like I said, simulcasting will be a thing going forward. So if you enjoy Twitch, if you enjoy YouTube, you can pick your platform. You can do whatever you want. And then I will be getting back to doing more like official streams, whether that's Unite, whether that's picking a Nuzlocke and we're running it back. I just kind of need to figure out what I want to do because I feel like I've done a lot of similar things all back to back. So I want to do something that's like different but still familiar to you guys. So that's my thing. So we'll figure it out. It'll be a time. If you guys have any suggestions that aren't like fan games and or like just ROM hacks, throw them into the recommendation section of the Discord. Even if it's like, I think you should shiny lock Gen 7, but your evolutions are different every time you evolve a Pokemon. You know, like I'm open to ideas. I just kind of want to figure something out. I wish XD Gale of Darkness worked. I don't know why it's so buggy for me now and that it won't load past Cypher headquarters.
XD or XG?
Either.
Really?
It won't load.
I might actually be able to fix that.
It just crashes like every 5 seconds.
I think I know how to fix that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
We'll see. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any ideas. I will see you guys all in the next one. Is there anyone I can raid over on the tubes of the U's? There's so many of my friends live, actually. All right, chat. We're gonna raid the Dawn because I was actually gonna get in call and hang out with the Dawn before I went to AWA, and I just didn't have time. So we need to show Mr. Dawn Schnackington all of the love in the entire world. Here is his link, chat. Hashtag Lindz Raid. Please go show him all of the love in the entire world. And I will see everyone in the next stream. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.